Good morning, good morning. Welcome to our breakfast show. This is Martin here, and I come to you for another episode breakfast show on the US market. Now, many of you know we usually alternate the week, so one week will be focused on Bursa and one week will be focused on the US market. But keep in mind, we will also share out some of the trade idea result that we talk about over the last 1 month, 2 months, and you can see for yourself how well they have performed. And this is pretty much what has been why we are very transparent with our stock trade idea. We don't win all the time. As a matter of fact, you can also check out the success rate and also the bot trading in the our website tradevsa.com. So let's get on to this morning, the US market and what kind of stock we will be looking at. And of course, all our stock trade idea for this morning comes from our Pentagon Guider, which is in the SmartRobie apps, which you can check it out. And many of you have this already downloaded this, and we want to see this morning breakfast show as a tutorial to guide our onboarding everybody. And also we just came back from Ho Chi Minh City, had a great week there for the startup view, and you can see this is a nice picture that we post. You can see I'm seated right at this here, and also this is my co-founder here, Miss Chin, and we are with a group of 4 Malaysian company for the international track. We are one of the 4 Malaysian company representing. There are also others from Korea, Singapore, I think Cambodia, and also I think Sri Lanka and Australia too. So it's pretty good mixed crowd in here. Although we didn't win made it into the final, but we believe that was a great experience that we have in here. Check out our post on the Facebook, and we were very proud to showcase our SmartRobie apps as well as all the product and services to the Vietnamese community, and more importantly, those of you here this morning listening are already experiencing this too. Now, Pentagon Guider, you just need to get that trade to that, and you can see some of the campaigns that we've done before produce good result with Tom and also a winner, Mr. Yi here with a 19% profit. And you can also see some of the trade idea that we picked similarly from here. Of course, being a good chart reader and with the background does certainly help. Check out our win rates and our trading board most up to date from our website in here, tradevsa.com. So how do you use the SmartRobie? Basically, we have 3 ways, right? The first and most simple one is taking all the buy call, which is what this show is all about, the buy and the sell stock. And also you can check out the stock analysis here, right? So which means you can figure out what is the FA, what is the TA. And in today's generic sense, with all the ChatGPT and analytics that is available, many of the time we as a human we are bogged down with making the right decision. A lot of analysis are actually done by the trading board, and what we hope to learn from each of this trading board, we can definitely understand from here onwards. Thank you to Mohammad Dawud for notifying your friends in here, but the US market is certainly one way to look into it. And this morning we are looking at the exchange, the US market, so you can see that's where we are focusing in. And of course, for our Malay Sharia friends, I have something at the end of this. It's the Sharia compliance list that is available from the Wahib Show. I do not have the complete list, so do check your own due diligence before investing in US, as not all the shares are Sharia compliant. SmartRobie, powered by Pentagon Guider, a method on the volume spread analysis. And of course, we have the SmartRobie main menu. We have the S&P 500, which we will take a look shortly. There's also the others Robie FA list, trending stocks, Pentagon Guider. That's the one we'll be looking at, and also premium intraday alert and hot sectors. Now take note, US market begins at 9:30 in the evening, so that's where some of these stocks have more updated than that. Alright, let's look at the S&P 500 for our first time tutorial. It's always good to understand in perspective where the Pentagon Guider is. So we're going to bring up the S&P 500, so you can see from my chart here. Click on the S&P, you can see my arrow. That's the first one. You want to take a look at it. So that was last Friday closing, because on Monday. Last Friday closed very well. You can see S&P 500 is up 1.5%. That's pretty good. And the Pentagon flow is about 72%. So it's considered to be strong market condition. But it's still red Pentagon. right? So I do think that the eventually this will slightly turn. Most active was Intel, Nvidia, all the technology, Peloton, Tesla up 6%, yeah. So even ETF is up 1.5%. NVR is the biggest gainer, 258 US dollar. Now you take note that US, a lot of the stocks are 8,000 US dollar. You probably figure out how to buy, but you can always buy one stocks, okay, one unit, and still get the kind of quantum. Intuit is down 5%, Ezo, AutoZone, McKesson, Costco, health. Some of these are healthcare. But what we want to do is just show you the chart. All right. So the chart wise, you can see from here. Right now on this chart, this is definitely my favorite one, because right at this spot here, you could see it's starting to break out very, very soon. And I think this breakup is going to come in, right? The market has been sort of sideways for some time. If this breaking up, we are testing 6,600, and you can see a lot of the stocks that we picked previously that did not work. You need to cut loss and make room for the next stock that is going higher from here onwards. All right, so the market certainly looking with a dash of bullishness, and we're going to look at the next on our list, which we just done the US market in here. You could see this page represent the so-called SmartRobie overall layout. We can see Robie FA Advisor, trending stock, but our focus is going to be on the Pentagon Guider, right? You can see the green one are the options that you see, the 6 option. Right in here, just forget about this. Market today refers to the what we call the S&P 500 market. Let me just make an amendment here. Okay, so the S&P 500 market. So we're going to be taking a look at the Pentagon Guider. Now, Pentagon Guider, usually you will hit that menu, and let me just show you this one here. So that's Pentagon Guider, and you'll get this list of 12 stocks. Okay, I've got 15 today, 12 to 10 to 12, but definitely US turning bullish. There's a lot of them are in the healthcare and energy sectors. A lot of tech stocks has already run, you can see from here. So I've selected 3 stocks based on the chart pattern, and we're going to be looking into them shortly to teach you what you have. And of course, the next going forward is the stock trade results. You can check out the spreadsheet that you can use and to redefine your paper trading model, because what we do recommend our users is to check out some of these information that's provided by SmartRobie, put it into a spreadsheet, and for them to make a decision whether you want to buy or hold. I think that's the way we want to move forward from here onwards. So let me just turn this off. Okay, so here SmartRobie, you also have the stock chart fundamentals. There are 6 options of this, and we're going to look into that. But due to the context we're going to be looking at the stock chart. So from here onwards, you can see there is APD, okay, CZR, FedEx. So I'm just going to bring out the stocks that I'll be looking at this morning. Okay, so let me just zoom this big here. Oh, I think I have it here already. Right. So these are the past stock trade idea that we have, and this morning we selected APD. You can look from the date here, the Pentagon Gate, 22nd of August, which was last Friday. APD, Baker, and APA. So how do I know where they come from? So you can see from here, right? Let's look at the first one, APD. APD comes from list number 9, item number 9 here. Okay, then we have Baker, BKR, which is an energy sector. Baker, huge company, comes from item number 11. And then we have APA. It's all energy driven. I think energy sector started to move up. This will be on the item number 5. Okay, so let's take a look at how this spreadsheet actually works at. So here we are, and we're going to go down to 25 here. So let's look at APD. Okay, APD, we're going to look at the first one. APD, what you want to do is to just go over to the stock chart, item number 9. APD, click on APD. Okay, we want to look at the stock charts. Okay, not stock fundamentals. Okay, you can click on the stock fundamentals too, which is 1 hour. PE is 41 times, so it's pretty pricey. ROE is 9. Okay, now dividend is 2.4%, but we want to look at stock chart, stock comment here. So I'll just rotate this chart. So you can see from here, market is actually pretty nice. You can see there is one sign of strength here. There's a double bottom, this two. So the support is at 287. Now definitely it's going to retest back the old high here around the 300 marks. So that's where it's going to go. So this could be a possible third time breakout, where we see this is the first, second, sorry, this will be the second, first, second, third. And you can see this is really a nice support at 287.50, and looking to break out. So tonight, take a look at this and then check out what's going to happen to APD. From a technical wise, it's about trading around 300 US dollars. So that's for the first one. Next one we have in our list here. Let me just zoom this up so you can see that, because eventually it's going to come back to this stock again, is BKR. Okay, BKR is Baker. So we can type that in, or we can go to the list above. BKR. Okay, item number 11, to show you here, item number 11, hit BKR, and stock chart, stock comment. So here is the 6 option list. You can look at news, okay, look at news, and you can see these are all the news there, pretty positive, right? And you can also look at the trading plan, all right? So the trading plan, it's something you can fill it in yourself in this sheet here, which is the QR code that I've given to you, so you can re-watch it. And this is where you put your buy call. So in this case, let's type it in, okay? So I'll just recycle this, and you can see from here, buy call is until 22nd of August. Entry level is 45.35, okay? So 45 and 31 cent. First target profit is $46, 71 cents. Stop loss is at 42.28. 42.28. And that's it. Okay, so what is the current market sentiments and all this? The whole point why we do this exercise for level 1 is looking at the individual level. For level 2, we want to compare to the overall market, right? So you can also look into this, what was the historical win rate, that is to strengthen your so-called confidence in this stock, all right? And you can look at here is 58.3%. So recommendation, if it's above, that's pretty good. So 58.3%. All right. Overall, S&P 500 is red pentagon, but I do think eventually it's going to turn green very soon. Okay. But I do think that from our market here, the green pentagon is possible because there's a talk of rate cuts. Right, but they didn't give any timeline, the federal chairperson in here, so that looks good. So next we have seen BKR, okay, and then of course if you like this stock, you can study them or paper trade them, and really want to put in the real money when you are ready. All right, next we have APA, so it's faster, I just type it up. Okay, APA, and of course you want to know what sector they do, you can type in the stock fundamentals here. Right, okay, and so that's on 22nd of August. So how much do I know? So I can click on the website. It's on there, and it comes up. So on top of me here will be the website, APA Corporation, APA. So we're just going to wait for that, for the website to come. Oh, it's taking a bit. Wow. Now if you enjoy the show and you learn something from this, give me a thumbs up, because a lot of the analysis has already been done so over here. It's still been hanged, but I don't think I'm going to wait that long. Okay, we can go to the website here, APACORP Corp. Yeah, that's the one. It's the same thing too. It's taking a long time. Maybe it's just trying to go through the US site, or maybe. All right, you can try it out for our audience. So we'll come back to this shortly after this. So we did the. Let's take a look at the Baker chart, BKR. So we want to do both fundamental and technical side of it. All right. So fundamental, you can put in the information that you have there. Then we go on to the stock chart, stock comment. So this is an interesting chart. You can see from the market that moves up, pretty responsive. Then there's a red pentagon, moves sideways, and then finally you have the green pentagon breaking at $44. So nice support, what we're looking for, low volume accumulation. So we hope to see this volume coming in, right? If the volume doesn't come in, this stock is not going to go up. It's going to reverse because it's likely to hit this resistance. This peak will be the resistance in here to see whether it will break up or not. Okay, so that is this Baker. A lot of the stocks patterns are like this. Okay, so next one we have is APA, APA, and we're going to stock chart, stock comment here. This win rate is only 30%. Okay, so 30%. What I like about that is the chart pattern. Okay, so if you see from the chart pattern here, yeah, that's the one. You can see overtake the upthrust. There's a lot of market movement going sideways, right? And finally, when it took up 3 upthrusts, that is strength coming in and overcome the top side of it. So market going up. So yeah, okay, what is APA? Alaska, North Slope, oil and gas. So of course, with the oil and gas need to go higher. Now take note, a lot of the energy sectors are moving up right now. They're only at present in 4 countries. Okay, pretty much like a Petronas story here. Okay, APA CEO received Distinguished Serviceman is from Texas. Okay, so that's something good to know. Chart wise, you can see on top here, looks pretty good. Market started break up, green pentagon, and there's a little bit of volume too if you look closely here. So that's kind of positive on my side right now. Okay, and going forward, so we're going to do next is our we're going to turn this off too, and turn this off, right? And that's nice to see this market that we have here. Okay, now what we're going to do next is to turn our attention to the past. Okay, so we can see from here, so these are the 3 newer ones. So let me just highlight them slightly on orange here. That's the current one that we did. So last week we have MU, Netflix and Expedia. All right, MU was on the 8th of August. That's the last episode that we did. But of course, usually what we do, right, try to enter within the Pentagon guided date. All right, so if it's come out in August, you want to enter as close as possible, even if it's possible on the 8th, if not on the 9th. And you can see first one is MU. So I'm just going to bring up the chart here. Okay, let me just bring up the chart. So I will just bring the chart. Okay, that right? Okay, so that's the one. So we type MU. Go to stock chart, stock comment. And it has a win rate of 69%. So let's flip this chart and see how it looks like. Okay, so 8th of August was somewhere around here. That's what we talk about, right? 7th of August. Okay, they actually turned green pentagon on 7th of August. This is the 8th of August. So 8th of August, enter on the opening. I think it's possible for our Malaysian audience, right? You enter at 8 o'clock, market opening 9:30, you put your order in and you will get the opening price. I've done it before in here. So just put in a market opening, and then as soon as that, the market jumps out and it did hit the high. I believe the high is 128. Okay, so 128 MU is 55, which is about, so if I go back to my spreadsheet here, just turn this off. Okay, so 128.55, that's how I get the maximum price of 14.9%. Now, maximum price we're looking for is a 4.5%. If you get 4.5%, then it is a success. If not, like in this case, Netflix, NFLX, which is we also pick on the 8th of August. It is a 3.3%. Let's take a look at Netflix, which is still unsuccessful, but give it time, it should be successful. That's how we rate ourselves in terms of we made that benchmark or not. Let's take a look at the Netflix. Okay, exit from there. NFLX. Go on to hit stock chart, stock comment. Okay, Netflix have a win rate of 70%. Alright, so from here you can see Netflix started to move up here, which was on the 8th of August. So if you can get in also here, somewhere around here, hit up high is only this level in here. Still moving sideways, right? I think the earnings did came out, and earnings for $1,250. That's a fair bit amount. So just buy one stock, okay? If it's just about 5,000 ringgit to trade from that one. Next one is Expedia. Let me just turn this off. Okay, Expedia, which we selected on the 8th of August. Okay, so Expedia. EXPE. And stock chart, stock fundamentals. Okay, this one has a good win rate. You can see 61.5%. So that's a pretty good from our Pentagon Guider. Yeah, this one is quite interesting. I think last Friday it did shoot up here. Let me just rotate this chart. So you can see from here, market gaps up. Okay, so market gaps up, right? And you buy on the opening of the next bar. Okay, let's say you buy on the opening of next bar, which is here. Okay, which is this bar here. So opening is around 193. Okay, 193. So we took the Pentagon price at the closing, which is 19526. Okay, 19526. That's how we get our level here. There, 19526. All right, you can see that one. Maybe I just zoom in a bit more here. View. Zoom. That's 150%. Yeah, 150% here. So 195, and the peak is 216. Okay, so we just look at the peak here. The peak is this bar here. Okay, let me just make this again. Yeah, peak is this bar. This is this bar here. Okay, so that is 216.60 cents. So with that, that's how we calculate. Okay, calculate the stocks that making new high. Okay, making new high. So that's a 10.9% return. All right. So if you look at last two trades, 8th of August until now, not too bad. Yeah. So generally we tell if you are really trading, you can see here the average price about 9%. For US, if you get a 5 or 7%, you can take partial profit, or rest you can run it. So in the past couple of trades, not all trade make it. Those are red, are down, right? But those are move very tandem. Of course, for this morning we have those three: APA, BKR, and APA. So next week we'll come back and take a look at them, how well they fare. And of course, you can learn to select better from the stock using the SmartRobie apps from then onwards. So that's the average past trade that we have. Alright, so Pentagon Guider, what we try to do is to look for stocks that is in the beginning of an uptrend going up. Alright, now take note, next Monday will be a public holiday because of national holiday, so I won't be here. But so the next live Facebook our talk will be this Wednesday, which is 2 days from now. Alright, and this is the US Sharia stocks for our Muslim friend. You can go to wahid.com.my/HLA and you'll find it out soon. Okay, our unique proposition: green to buy, red thing to sell. Alright, a lot of time red will be sell, but US market there's a lot of wash. There's usually no follow through, then you stick around it. And of course, if you have any stocks, put it into the green Pentagon. Alright, green and red for sell. And if those stocks move in your favor, let us know. Alright, so these are and our breakfast show. And of course, we have a lot of great story. Don't forget to sign up for our Trade VSA membership if you want to, and our YouTube Right, don't forget to subscribe to it. So that's all we have for this morning in here. As usual, if you have any stocks that you want me to review, I'll be happy to do so right now. With that, I will end the session. Don't forget, subscribe to our Telegram channel. Bye-bye.